Hello guys, Lifehackster here. Today we'll be checking out the new Eufy Cam 2C. I recently got a lot of comments from you guys to check this camera system out. And I initially contacted Eufy but I haven't received a reply. So I decided to purchase this system myself. Because it looks promising, especially the pricing, which I bought this 2-camera kit for $200. Which boils down to $100 per camera. So in the same price point as the new Ring Stick-Up Cam, which I recently compared to the pricier Eufy Cam E. I will link that video in the description down below. So we'll be checking out its features, do the unboxing, setup, and installation. And we will run a battery of tests and see if this camera system is a good fit if you're looking for a true wireless and wire-free Wi-Fi camera system. Let's check out the Eufy Cam 2C features. This is a battery-powered wireless Wi-Fi camera that records in 1080p, which Eufy advertises with a 180-day battery life in one charge, so less frequent trips to charge the batteries. It has a 135-degree field of view and records in 15 frames per second. No monthly or subscription fees. It records to an internal 16GB eMMC storage in the base station, which you can store up to 3 months worth of motion recordings. It has a built-in spotlight which it can record in full color at night. It has human detection to reduce false alerts. It has smart image enhancement with the built-in AI technology. It detects where the human is and optimizes the image quality. It works and integrates with both Amazon Echo devices and Google Assistant. It is weatherproof with an IP67 rating and has an operating temperature of -4 degrees to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. It has a 100 decibel siren. The home base can act as a Wi-Fi extender for improved connection. And military-grade data security needs a secured login to access encrypted data and footage. Time to open up the box. We have some paperwork. We have a security sticker. We have some mounting templates. And a quick start guide. Then we have the system itself, and Eufy is only selling the 2-camera kit at this time. We have the base station or the home base too. This is definitely smaller than the Eufy Cam E's. We have the Eufy branding and the status light in the front. At the back, we have the speaker for the siren. We have the 12-volt power port, a USB port that can be used for charging the cameras, and an Ethernet port to connect the camera to your router, a sync or alarm off button, and a small hole to reset the base station. Then we have the camera, and this is smaller than I expected. We have the lens, light and infrared sensor, the LED spotlight, and the PIR sensor in the front, silver Eufy branding on the sides, a quarter 20 thread in the back to mount the camera. No magnetic mount on this one, a sync button on top. On the bottom is the speaker, and if you flip the rubber base, you will have the micro USB port to charge the camera. The Eufy Cam 2C is pretty small in size as compared to the Eufy Cam E. What else is inside the box? We have the 12-volt power adapter for the base station. We have the 2 screw-in plastic mounts. We have an Ethernet cable to plug in the base station to the router. We have a micro USB cable to charge the cameras, and we have the screws and plastic anchors. And by the way, I didn't see this the first time, but there is this reset tool to reset the base station in the paperwork envelope, so don't forget it. Time to set this up. First, plug in the home base 2 to your router using the Ethernet cable. Please note that later on you'll be able to set this up so that you can input your Wi-Fi credentials and you don't need to plug it into your router. Then plug in the power supply. Wait for a minute until the status light turns blue. Download, sign up, and log into the Eufy security app. Then click Add Device. Click Home Base 2. If everything is plugged in, click Next. Make sure you connect your phone to the same Wi-Fi router your home base is connected to and click Next. Scan the QR code at the back of the home base. Follow the voice prompts.
Home base receives a pairing request. Press the sync button on the back to accept it. Home base was added successfully.
Give your home base a name, which I will name mine Eufy Base 2. And click Continue. And click Next. Update the firmware if needed. You can then click Add more devices to add the cameras. Select Eufy Cam 2C. You can select the home base you want the cameras to connect to. But at this time, the Eufy Cam 2C will only connect to the home base too, and not the original home base, but Eufy is stating that it will be supported soon, so that will be a good thing. By the way, you can connect up to 16 cameras per base station. So let's select the home base too and click next. Press the sync button on the camera until you hear a beep, and click next. Wait until the camera is added successfully. Then select or type in a name for your camera, which I'll name mine Eufy Cam 2C1. Time to test it out. And yup, it works. Time to install this camera. The Eufy Cam 2C doesn't have a magnetic mounting option, so you will need the included screw-in mount, but should also be compatible with generic quarter 20 thread camera mounts. The mount that is included is plastic except for the screw part itself. And to install, loosen up the mounting bracket to separate the base. Pull out the gray part so that you have access to the screw holes. Screw in the base to a wall or ceiling. Reassemble the mount and you can screw in the camera, position it the way you want, and tighten the bracket to hold the camera's position in place. And that's it. Let's now check out the settings and features of this camera in the app. First thing that we need to check, and this also applies to the Eufy Cam E's base station, is that you can set it to use Wi-Fi instead of being plugged into your router, so that you can place the home base closer to your cameras to have more extended range. To do that, click the two lines on the upper left corner, click My Devices, click Home Base, click Connection, and you can select which Wi-Fi network you're going to use and enter your password. And then you'll be able to unplug the home base from your router. On the main app page, you will see a thumbnail of your cameras, which you can click on it to start live view. On the left side, there is a flashlight icon to manually turn on or off the spotlight. Click on the video camera icon to record the live view, and it will be saved to your phone's album. Click on the scissors icon to take a snapshot, and this will also be saved to your phone's photo album. You can push and hold on the mic to start two-way audio. You can tap on the speaker to mute or unmute the sound. Click the three lines to have more options. We have the alarm, which you can manually activate, and you have a choice between the camera or the home base or both. The play icon to get you to the events tab where you can view the motion activated footage. The moon icon to turn on or off night vision. Then the gear icon to go to the camera settings. This is where you can turn on or off the camera itself, the auto night vision, snooze shortcut, and the logo in the footage. Then we have the spotlight settings where you can change the brightness of the spotlight from low to high. The camera working mode, which you can select how long the camera records, and you can choose from optimal battery life, and the camera will record up to 20 seconds. The optimal surveillance, which it will record up to a minute, or you can customize how long the camera will record. Then we have motion detection, which you can toggle it on or off, set the activity zones, and just like the Eufy Cam E, you can set up to 3 zones. Then we have detection sensitivity where you can set up to 5 levels. And the detection type where you can choose if you want the camera to detect people only or all motion. So this camera has the Eufy AI option. We have the status LED, turn it on or off during live streaming and or when it is recording. Audio settings where you can turn on or off the mic and the speaker, and adjust the speaker volume, which I will set it to high for the audio test later on. Then we have the NAS or RTSP setup if you want the footage to be backed up to a NAS device. Because this camera has person detection, if you go to the Events tab to watch the recorded footage, there will be a small thumbnail of the face of the detected person, and when you click on it, it will show the zoomed in snapshot. Time to do some testing. So this is the video and audio quality of the Eufy Cam 2C. So this is the video clarity test for the Eufy Cam 2C, and this is at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. And this is the running man test. So this is the video quality of the Eufy Cam 2C, and this is at night with all the lights are off and the infrared LEDs on. And this is at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, the shed lights on, and 30. So this is the video quality of the Eufy Cam 2C, and I have to manually turn on the spotlight on this one because right now it doesn't turn on automatically when it detects motion. So this is how it looks like at night and with just the spotlight on, and this is at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, and 30. So we are going to test the motion alert notification speed of the Eufy Cam 2C, and in motion detection here I set the detection sensitivity to 4, and I'm going to change it to all motions. And I'm on my LTE connection, and let's check it out. Alright, got notification. And that's how fast it loads up in the app. Now we are going to test the human-only detection type of the Eufy Cam 2C and see how fast it is in alerting us. So same thing, level 4 and on my LTE connection. There you go, that notification. Okay, so I've been testing the motion detection distance, and I'm gonna show you guys. I got the motion detection here at the highest sensitivity and all motions. So I've been testing this earlier, and it seems like I'm only getting around 15 to 20 feet of detection. So that's how it's set up, and let's see how it goes now. I'm on my LTE connection, and I'm gonna go wide. Let's start off with 30 feet. Right there, 30. And that's my ring. Oh, let's snooze that. See, that's 30 feet. Not detected. And let's go 25. It seems like when Eufy integrates their AI, we have some motion detection issues, just like their floodlight. Let's go 20. Their floodlight is the same thing. Okay, I got notification at 20 feet. It's better.
So this is the audio quality of the Eufy Cam 2C.
So the Eufy Cam 2C is a pretty capable wireless battery-powered Wi-Fi camera. Its video and audio quality is pretty good and is the same as its bigger brother, the Eufy Cam E. I like that it has a built-in spotlight like the new Arlos, so that it can record in full color at night. The lower pricing, which currently it is $200 for a 2-camera kit, is pretty good. And I like that more and more Wi-Fi camera companies are lowering their pricing. Well, let's get to the cons. First, Eufy hasn't learned from people's complaints about the Eufy Cam E. The Eufy Cam 2C still has a built-in battery that is not removable or replaceable. But Eufy states that you'll only need to charge it one time for 180 days of battery life. But still, this will really depend on your use. Also, the recordings are stored in the base station, but it is built in and not upgradable, and you'll only have a 16GB of storage. And now it is nighttime, and I was doing some night testing, and I noticed that the motion sensitivity settings have updated. And you saw earlier in the morning it was only 5 levels, and now it is 7. So I tested the motion detection distance again, and also now at night, I'm happy to say that the Eufy Cam 2C is able to detect me at 30 feet. And this on the highest sensitivity, which is now level 7, and all motion on detection type. Also, I found a major bug. The spotlight doesn't turn on when motion is detected. Okay, another issue that I found, and I think this needs to be fixed by Eufy, because the spotlight, the integrated spotlight, doesn't turn on when it detects motion at night. And as you can see, it's dark right now, and when I try to go into the camera, the infrared, I don't know if you can see that, that's it, the spotlight doesn't turn on. The LEDs turn on, but not the spotlights. I tried looking for any settings that I need to turn on the app, but I couldn't find any. I know Eufy didn't design this spotlight to only be turned on manually. And even on the box, it says motion activated spotlight illuminates your way and adds color to see better in the dark. So this is a bug that Eufy needs to fix. By the way, all my firmware on both cameras and the base station are up to date. So what are your thoughts, guys? Any questions? Comment down below. And comparison videos of this camera to other battery-powered Wi-Fi cameras like the Eufy Cam E will be coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. And click the bell notification so that you get notified when I upload product reviews like this video, comparison videos, product updates, and long-term reviews. Thank you.